Welcome back. Ryan Thompson with Pyro here. In our last video, we built out a provider's listing page. And in this video, we're going to build out the detail view. So when you click on one of these guys, we're going to use a non-exact page to display. So if we click on this, we'll see the URL that I've got 404 redirects on. So if we copy the link address, and we'll see this is the base page. We're going to create a child page called view, and then this is just going to be information that we'll use. We're actually going to be pulling the last URI segment as the ID to find the provider by the ID. So let's get into it. Let's go back to pages. And we're going to create a child page called view. It's enabled. We want to make sure that this page does not require an exact URI match. So it can, as long as it matches, it'll be the best match, and we'll pull the information from there. Let's open up the template and see what it looks like. That's done. Let's open this. So I think, let's see, I think I'm going to, well, we've got a testimonials block here. We've got a default banner, and I think I'm going to make this portion here fixed, and then we'll use a block field type. Maybe we'll just use a simple what you see is what you get for this. Yeah, we'll do that. A simple what you see is what you get for the internal information. We could use blocks here, but that might be bringing a sledgehammer when we only need a hammer. So let's create. Let's see, we've got this, add a block. Let's go ahead and get our banner up there. And our testimonial block as well. Okay, now we should be able to view this with no problem. Okay, so we've got view here. We'll want to do something with that. We might need to override this. What does this look like? Providers still. So let's change that. Banner title. And then the rest is going to fit in here. So we're going to use a provider detail block. Reload that real quick. Okay, so let's create a quick block. Actually, you know what? Because this is kind of meant to work together, I think this is what we'll do. Yeah, I'm going to use an HTML block for this, because it's not something that they're going to want to modify or anything. I could also include like a theme partial or whatever. I'm just going to put it here. Might move it later, I don't know. Let's see. So let's get this in there first. This is one of those pages where we might have wanted to do a page type, but it'll be okay. It's an image here. Right. There's that. So that's live. View all providers. We'll just have that. I think that'll do it. Maybe one more. Let's see what that does. It's going to take us too far back. Actually, let's do maybe you can't do that. I forget. That's probably a bad idea. I'm being dumb. Let's see. We know that this page is always going to be the child. Template.page.parent. And then the view route. I think that'll work. Let's double check. Yep, that does it. Okay, so we send them back to the parent. Let's continue on. What's the next one here? Provider info. Actually, we'll override the meta title here. Let's just get this in there. Download image. This is going to be from the provider though. Let's see, provider detail. Okay, good to know. Let's see if we can take their name and split it on spaces to get this. So first let's get our provider. Goodness. Team find request segments returns the array. We want the last one. Put their name here. Category. Then this we will do a field, let's call it content. We don't have that yet, but we'll make it. And this, let's do, I know PHP a little bit better than I do Twig, so let's use a helper. Value, we want to pass the raw value, and we're going to do, is it first? Is the first array value, that'll be the first name. I think that'll do it. Okay, good to know, Ryan, there's that, good. Let's get the image in here. I also want to override the meta title here. So we're going to use do template.set provider.name. So we'll set the meta title to the provider's name. And we need the image here, which we can pull from over here. There it is. That should do it. Your providers works, goes back, the title is changed. Okay, so now we just need, actually we need streams because we're going to modify all this, add a field. Nah. We'll go on assignment, and then we'll put this detail, this content in there to test. Okay. There's that. So, oh, we got some extra junk in here. There's that. Let's test it out real quick. Looks good. So one thing I want to do is, I don't like what you see as what you get content ended up in tables. So I'm going to override this table and remove that. So the easiest way to do this, if we look, I can never remember the path. And this needs to be updated, but the path is in here. Resources, ref, add-ons. So this would be team.php. Resources. Let's see. I think it's just default. Default add-ons, anomaly, streams module, config, and our namespace, which is team. Configuration is keyed by stream slug, table, columns. Let's just start here. Perfect. Search is defaulted because we're not overriding that. So what do we have? Entry.photo.thumbnail, or let's use preview. And category. Perfect. So I'll do. Let's do, yeah, that'll work. I wonder if this does. Nope. All right. That's why. Just gonna mess around here for a second. image circle. That's right, but I bet that image has the class as it should. Yep, it's just not being cool. Good example of how markup, like twig markup, can be used in here. It's using this for the photo, or for the slug, so it's smart enough to get the column name correct. That's nice. Alright, that's what I'll do. Now we don't have that big old blurb of content in here. And now we've got a variable page based on non-unique URIs, or matching URIs, that we can use to list out all of these providers. Looks like there's a little bit of cleanup there with text link underlines, but looks good. On to the next. Catch you guys in the next video.